Alright folks, EICMA 2025 is officially in the books, and holy hell, what a show. We're talking about resurrections, revolutions, and one piece of tech that might literally rewrite the rulebook. So let's dive straight into the 10 motorcycles that actually matter from this year's show. No fluff, no filler, just the bikes that are going to make waves. Number 10. Norton Atlas and Atlas G. Starting at 10, we've got Norton. I know, you're skeptical, but stay with me. With TVS backing them now, there's actual money, actual infrastructure, and a legitimate roadmap. The Manx RR superbike was their opening salvo, and we'll circle back to that beast. Right now, though, let's talk about their bread and butter. The Atlas and Atlas GT are Norton's play for real market share. These are middleweight adventure machines squaring up against the Yamaha Tenere 700, Triumph's Tiger lineup, and Honda's Transalp. Power comes from a 585cc parallel twin running that trendy 270-degree crank configuration. Output sits around 70 horses, which is bang on for this category. Build-wise, we're looking at proper adventure DNA. Spoked wheels, generous suspension travel, the full package. The standard Atlas leans more dirt-capable, while the GT variant focuses on tarmac touring duties. Here's the critical part. These bikes are Norton's financial foundation. If they nail this execution, and from what we're seeing they look damn good, this becomes the cash cow that funds their exotic projects. This proves Norton isn't just a nostalgia act anymore. They're building a legitimate business model. But middleweight adventures are great and all. What about something with serious muscle? Number 9. CFMoto 1000 MTX Buckle Up, because CFMoto just dropped a bomb. The 1000 MTX is their declaration of war on the heavyweight adventure segment. This is CFMoto telling KTM to watch their back. Power comes from a 946cc parallel twin. Not a V configuration, which is interesting. This mill cranks out 111 horsepower with 105 Newton-meters of torque backing it up. You've got 22.5 liters of fuel capacity, good for over 450 kilometers according to CFMoto. That's roughly 280 miles of range. Dry weight clocks in at 199 kilos, which translates to 439 pounds. That's impressively light for this displacement category. Why does this bike matter? Because it marks a turning point. We're done with the pretty good for a Chinese manufacturer narrative. This is just a legitimately good motorcycle, full stop. CFMoto's been collaborating with KTM for years, and clearly they've been paying attention. This is a direct challenge to the established order in big-bore adventure bikes. The specs suggest they've got the goods to compete. Adventure bikes are cool, but sometimes you just want to raise hell. Number 8. Triumph Trident 800. The Trident 660 was a lovely machine, refined, approachable, fun. But it was missing something. So Triumph went ahead and fixed that little problem. Enter the Trident 800. They've lifted the 798cc triple from the Tiger Sport 800 and dropped it into the Trident platform. The result? 115 horsepower. That's a massive jump from the 660's 80 ponies. This isn't your friendly neighborhood beginner bike anymore. This is a proper hooligan machine. It's gunning for the Yamaha MT-09 crowd, but with that signature British triple character and polish. This matters because it's what enthusiasts wanted from day one. The upgraded model, the S version, the one with actual bite. This is going to be one of the most entertaining motorcycles you can buy this year. Mark my words. Speaking of bikes we've been waiting for, Kawasaki finally showed up to a party they've been missing for decades. Number 7. Kawasaki KLE 500 Team Green just delivered the bike we've been asking for since forever. For years, the KLR 650 was their adventure offering. Bulletproof, agricultural, ancient. Then came the Versys, which is great for roads but not exactly adventure-ready. Now finally, Kawasaki's got a proper contender. The KLE 500 runs the 451cc parallel twin from the Ninja 500 and Eliminator 500, retuned for better grunt down low. Probably shorter gearing too. It's housed in a fresh trellis frame with substantial suspension travel. You're looking at a 21-inch front wheel, 17-inch rear, spoked rims, and legitimate underbody protection. Seat height measures 860 millimeters, roughly 33¾ inches. Ground clearance sits at 172 millimeters, almost 7 inches. This is built for actual off-road work. This bike represents Kawasaki finally taking the middleweight adventure sector seriously. It's the modern KLR we all imagined, powered by a contemporary liquid-cooled twin instead of that tractor motor. This is Kawasaki's baby Africa twin, and it's going to be lethal. The KLE handles dirt beautifully. But what if gravel isn't your thing? Number 6. Honda CB1000 Hornet GT. What if you want serious speed with actual comfort? Honda's got you covered with an inline-4 that means business. The CB1000 Hornet GT builds on the standard Hornet platform, meaning you've got that 1000cc inline-4 screaming away. Honda quotes over 149 horsepower and north of 100 Nm of torque. So yeah, velocity is covered. But this GT variant gets the touring treatment. Sharp frame-mounted fairing, adjustable 5-position windscreen, standard panniers, heated grips, cruise control. The technology is next level. Honda's debuting Showa's EERA suspension here. That's electronically equipped ride adjustment, basically semi-active suspension on a sport tourer. You've also got 6-axis IMU, cornering ABS, quick shifter, full smartphone integration. Honda's making a serious statement in the sport touring space, and I'm loving it. But practicality is boring. What about something completely ridiculous? Number 5. The Ducati Hypermotard B2/V2 SP. This is the most irresponsible machine of the entire show, and I adore it. Built around the 898cc V-twin, it churns 120 horsepower at 10,750 RPM. But Ducati shaved a whopping 29 pounds off the base model and 31 pounds off the SP version. That's a huge diet for an already light bike. It packs launch control, wheelie control, slide-by brake wizardry. Basically all the software you need to become a menace to society while your rear tire evaporates behind you. It's silly, beautiful, pointless, and perfect. But maybe you want premium tech without premium displacement? BMW heard you. Number 4. BMW F 450 GS. BMW's about to flip the entry-level adventure category upside down. They're bringing big bike technology down to small displacement, including one feature that's genuinely mind-blowing. The F450 GS is completely new. The 450cc parallel twin comes from TVS in India, running a 135-degree crank for that V-twin character. It makes 48 horsepower at 8,750 RPM, with 43 Nm of torque. Technology? Absolutely loaded. 6.5-inch TFT display, 4 riding modes, smartphone connectivity, adjustable levers, heated grips. But here's the game changer. Optional automated shift assistant. ASA lets you shift through all 6 gears without touching the clutch. Ever? It's not a CVT, it's a proper gearbox, but you can ride it like an automatic if you want. You can still use the clutch manually, but it's optional. This matters because BMW's not building a budget bike. They're building a small BMW. This level of sophistication is going to obliterate the competition in this segment. Now, the final 3? Buckle up. We're talking legends reborn, world-class exotics, and technology that might change motorcycling forever. Number 3. Royal Enfield Bullet 650. This might be the most significant bike at the entire show. The Royal Enfield Bullet 650, and they absolutely nailed it. The Bullet nameplate has been running for 93 years, since 1932, always with a single-cylinder engine. Royal Enfield's been stuffing their fantastic 648cc parallel twin into every model in the lineup. Now it's the Bullet's turn. Here's the brilliant part. Visually, nothing changed. Single-piece stepped seat, metal tank badges, hand-painted pinstripes, all the chrome, that timeless post-war aesthetic we all recognize instantly. Underneath, though, it's thoroughly modern. That smooth 648cc air oil-cooled twin, making 47 horsepower and 52.3 Nm. 6-speed box with slip assist clutch, dual-channel ABS. This represents the perfect fusion of heritage and modernity. They've taken their most iconic model and given it the power plant it always deserved. This isn't retro styling. This is a genuine modern classic. It'll bring new riders to one of motorcycling's greatest names, while finally giving traditionalists a reason to upgrade. It's perfect. I desperately want one. The Bullet perfects heritage, but number 2 perfects violence. Number 2, Norton Manx RR. We talked about Norton's practical bike. Now let's discuss their weapon. This proves Norton's resurrection is real, and they're coming for blood. The Norton Manx RR is their first clean-sheet superbike under TVS ownership. Not a reworked old design. Brand new, ground-up engineering. The engine is a 1200cc, 72-degree liquid-cooled V4, producing 206 horsepower at 11,500 RPM and 130 Nm at 9,000 RPM. It features cylinder deactivation for heat management at stops. Weight sits at 204 kilograms wet, that's 450 pounds. Aluminum monocoque frame, fully adjustable Öhlins suspension, Brembo stoppers. Electronics? 8-inch TFT touchscreen, keyless ignition, cornering cruise, launch control, hill start assist, wheelie control, slide control. This is aimed directly at Ducati's Panigale and Aprilia's RS V4. Norton just walked back onto the world stage and declared war on the superbike elite. And it's gorgeous. Clean, purposeful design without excessive winglets and aggressive styling. It just looks fast. This is Norton's statement piece. Not just survival, but dominance. This Halo bike proves they've got the engineering talent and resources to compete at the absolute top level. The resurrection is complete, and it's spectacular. But what if all of this is already outdated? Number 1. The Honda V3R 900 Eco Compressor. Here it is, our number 1 motorcycle, and it isn't even for sale yet. The Honda V3R 900 Eco Compressor prototype. Let's decode it. 75-degree 900 cc V3 engine, water-cooled, but the magic is the Eco Compressor. Not a turbo, not a crank-driven supercharger. This is a standalone electrically driven compressor, an independent boost system, meaning zero lag, instant torque anywhere in the rev range. Honda claims this 900 behaves like a 1200 in torque while weighing and consuming like a 900. Think gold wing torque with half the weight. Think Africa, twin grunt without GS bulk. Think Fireblade, physics breaking chaos. Wrapped in camo-painted asymmetrical bodywork, Honda says they hid the design so all eyes stay on the tech. This is Honda flexing pure engineering muscle. This could change everything. So there it is. A perfected legend with the Bullet 650. A British superbike declaring war on the establishment. And Honda casually revolutionizing engine technology. The motorcycle industry isn't dying. It's exploding with innovation right now. That's my list. What did I miss? Which of these motorcycles would you like to get? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. Thanks for sticking around. Now I need to figure out how to get my hands on one of these motorcycles.